Okay, I am home from Level Up. Is that a pimple? I think I gave myself a pimple from stress. Hi, baby mama, right here. There's a bumblebee outside right now, and the toddler is afraid of it, even though he's not coming near her in any way, shape, or form. But Level Up was awesome. It was a lot harder than last year, I think, which is funny because last year I was fresher out of baby momhood, and so I did do all 3 sets this year. Last year I skipped the first set because Ryan was on duty and I didn't make it there in time. Well, I had a baby and I wasn't gonna like pass her off to someone, but there were 3 exercises and a decent time in between to reset. I did not stay for the final scoreboard to be updated for the final one, so I will have to wait until Monday to get my final score. Can you get down, naughty naughty? So let's roll it back and we can check out the Level Up games at Newport News Burn Boot Camp. Alright, it is the night before Level Up. I am currently at my big kid's friend's house picking her up. I've begun to prepare mentally and physically for tomorrow's Level Up. I've already showered and packed my bag. I picked out my outfit. She thinks I'm on FaceTime. Hi! Mama making a video. Mama not FaceTiming Grammy. I have not actually packed my bag yet. My bag is still in the car, my Dominici bag, which is what I have been using instead of a gym bag. I have not actually packed it, but I did collect all of the stuff that I wanted to bring tomorrow. I'm actually starving. I already had dinner, but I'm going to eat again to make sure that I am nice and fueled up for tomorrow. My first heat is at 8 a.m., I think like 8 or 9, so I'm gonna try to get there at least by 7 so I can have someone braid my hair for me, and then hopefully we will be off to a good start. I got my outfit. I'm gonna put my gloves in. I also have backup gloves in there just in case. I'm not bringing makeup, but I do have my deodorant and some glitter, so I'm gonna bring that. Okay, and then I also have my energy drink for the ride in and a protein, probably before as well. I have coconut water to hydrate as well as a hydration stick from Aldi. They usually have the pre-workout available that's been, but I don't want to take advantage, so I'll bring my own pre-workout as well, and then mango for in between for a quick replenish. I also should have an applesauce, so I'll have to add an applesauce. And then for actual breakfast, I made some overnight oats, and this is literally just a bottle of the protein shake with 2 packets of like the easy oatmeal. It's not even like the plain oatmeal. It's like the easy oatmeal, the flavored oatmeal, and 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. So it's like 64 grams of protein and 88 grams of carbs. Downstairs for all of 5 minutes. I have come down and I've gone to the bathroom, and the baby is already upstairs, pouting, crying. But it's like 6:30 and it's not time for the baby to wake up. No one wants this baby to wake up right now. I got my overnight oats, which are not technically overnight oats because even though they sat overnight, they were pre-cooked. And I'm waking up with a lot of pain in my legs, which I skipped burn yesterday, so I shouldn't have pain in my legs, but I do. So I'm also going to take some Advil. Eating at 6:30 is not my favorite thing to do, but like I know I need to do it. And my body's like, what are you doing? Why are we eating right now? Okay, so I've changed. I'm not wearing the leopard print. I just put them on over my shorts. I'm gonna sneak upstairs now and try to get my watch because I can't do the workout without my watch. And I've eaten about half of my oatmeal, so I don't know if I might be able to eat all of it. I know I'm supposed to fuel up, but I can't eat this early. It's not even 7 o'clock yet. Okay, so here we go. We are headed to Level Up 2026 at Newport News. This first round was called Kill the Legs, and that was basically the goal. It wore you down so you were tired the rest of the day. There were 3 exercises, and we basically went through them all each twice for 45 seconds with a 15-second shakeout in between. The exercises were goblet squats, weighted surrenders, and weighted step-ups. We chose our own weights, and I struggled between aiming for volume or weight. Ultimately, I went with a higher goblet weight, which was a 50-pound dumbbell, and 20-pound dumbbells for the other 2 exercises. I ended this level with 199.5 points towards the competition. 5 minutes ahead, so I wasn't mentally ready. I had just put my gloves on, and then they're like, "You're on," and I'm like, "I thought I was on deck, but I was actually on." So I was a little bit out of my game, but I finished. I got like 10, 10, 13. I forget what my goblets were, 28 and something. Okay, my husband arrived. I don't know if you can hear it all. My husband arrived. He's over yonder. I'm hiding in the child room real quick. I have my coconut water. It's almost empty. We are working on set number 2. 5, 4, 3, 2. The second round was called compound pain because each exercise was a compound movement. There were 2 moves, double press and a hand release push-up lateral hop over. And we did 2 minutes of the first movement, and then which was the devil's press, and then a minute rest, and then jumped straight into 2 minutes of the second movement, which was the hand release push-up lateral hop. I don't know how many reps I got in this round. I didn't look. But they were worth 5 points each, and I got 205 points total. So between the 2 movements with 4 minutes of work, you can say that I hit 41 reps.
Jojo, that's a trash can. Get out. Jojo, Adeline, get out of the trash can.
The final round was definitely the worst, and it's possibly because we were already tired, but it's also probably because it was the longest single round. It was 6 minutes long, and it might have been called Kill the Kettlebell, or it might have been called Rid the Kettlebell. I saw both of them. But there were 4 movements, and it was an AMRAP. So we went through all 4 movements 24 times, and then repeated it again until the 6 minutes was over. There was a hex press, followed by a shoulder press, and then reverse lunges, and finished with kettlebell swings. So my kettlebell was 35 pounds. We used a blue one. And the first time it felt really smooth. The toughest part was going from like laying on the ground to standing up and going back down. But that second round was really rough, and there's no way that I could finish a third round. I did get into the third round, though. I think I finished the hex press and got 6 shoulder presses at the end, but the best form choice I made that helped was to keep the kettlebell in my right hand during the lunges and use my left arm for balance instead of trying to like go back and forth. I thought that was going to interfere with my coordination. And oddly enough, I've been watching Hyrox videos because I think I want to get into that next. And I saw that when they do their kettlebell farmer carries, they hold the kettlebell from the front of the handle instead of in the center. So I did that with my lunges, and that was a total game changer, like 100% recommend. It kept the weight like more balanced in my center of gravity. I can't even explain it, but it totally worked. And I finished out the third round with 231 points. Drop my phone on my head. My hands are so weak. Okay. This is the final. Might be the last rep for the last round.